Hola, it's Caroline back for day 18 of What Have I Learned Today. Sorry I didn't do one yesterday, was feeling a bit ropey. I have BPPV, not that that's what I've learned today, but I can explain it because perhaps it's something you shall learn today as I explain. It's likely an inner ear problem for me, they're not quite sure. So you have a small structure in your inner ear called the vestibular labyrinth, and that's made up of three semicircular canals. They're shaped like loops. They are filled with fluid and fine hairs, and they have a sensory function in that they tell your brain the rotational movement of your head. There are also otolith organs within your inner ear. They contain crystals within them. Otolith organs are responsible for telling your brain the position of your head as it moves back and forth, up and down, side to side. Also, I think your head in relation to gravity, something like that. The crystals can become dislodged and they can enter your semicircular canal and send a messed up message to your brain regarding where your head is. So how how it presents, the symptoms are, it's explained as intense dizziness. I don't think that explanation cuts it really. That doesn't, it's not a great explanation. The best way I can describe it, and this isn't boohoo, this is just merely my perception, is it feels like someone has my brain and is bashing it against the inside of my skull. I sometimes can't always see. You get nystagmus, and nystagmus is like your eyes beat this way, often associated with neurological issues. But then eyes will beat in the direction of the affected canal. And yeah, you get like a hot flash, feel nauseated. I've never vomited. A lot of people do. It can cause that your balance will go if you're standing up for sure. And then after, so when it happens to me in the moment, I will move myself about to compensate for what's happening until it passes. And then for the rest of the time after that, for hours, like the whole day after, the best way to describe it is a hangover feeling. So it's not ideal, but in the grand scheme, it's not a biggie. But I'm a bit unusual because it keeps reoccurring and they're not sure why. Given my age, that's a bit strange. So I've been referred to a tertiary setting, so we'll see what they say. Ideally, I would like to get it sorted. But anyway, in terms of what I've learned today, it's more of a philosophical one actually. I've had quite a good day. Yeah, actually, not bad at all. Yeah, had some nice chats with my colleagues, and yeah, I felt good today. But I had a couple of chats with people, and I think it's maybe what they need to hear. So yeah, this is what prompted me just to have the thoughts, and I am gonna say it because I think, yeah, it's probably something that everyone needs to hear actually. People would have thought it at some point or another. Everyone is winging it in life, is basically what I've realised. Everyone. So if you're worried that you're winging it, don't worry, because everyone is. And God, it's what everyone's saying, really. We're all worried because things are uncertain. We feel like imposters and we're winging it and nothing's worked out the way you thought, blah, blah, blah. Everyone else feels like that too. And I find this a comforting thought, and I do mean this in a really comforting way. It's a way to give you perspective, because I know it helps me. I'm not saying I'm immune to any of these thoughts, by the way. I'm saying it because I, yeah, believe it to be true, think it's helpful. We're all going to die anyway, and I mean that in the best possible way. We're all going to die anyway. And things that seem so gargantuan today, they're probably not really, are they? They're as big as you give weight to. And one day, this bad day or whatever you're having, this bad time will be like a speck of dust in your memory. And I just don't think it matters as much as you probably think it does. Fucking hell, 5:49. I'm so sorry. I've been banging on ages. The takeaway is we're all winging it. I think the only people that seem like they're not, and I haven't actually met any, it's just from their discourse of what I read and listen to, are like people who have a lot of self-awareness and are enlightened. Those are the only people that seem to have their shit together. But yeah. It's okay. Anyway, also, the reason I was having, I think people approach me about these things because they know I'm open to that type of chat. I seem to have a lot of these types of chats. Or maybe everyone does, but they don't talk about it. I don't know. It seems to come to me a lot. It's either that I ask the right questions, and I'm honestly not trying to be nosy. I think when I'm asking someone if they're okay, I genuinely want to know. And also, I think I get approached with this type of conversation. I tend to answer people's questions with rhetorical questions. I'm not wise. I just lend an empathetic ear. Anyway, that's day 18 of what I learned today. To sum up, everyone's winging it. Okay. Oh, tomorrow I will do a video, but it will be an activity of what I've learned today. Anyway, good night.